Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And we back with another breakdown, analysis, reaction, whatever you want to call it. We had to break down this new Forspoken gameplay. So last week, Forspoken really, the devs, they released 10 minutes. Yes, you heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes of gameplay for us to be in awe of. You get what I mean? I, for one, am happy that they are releasing this, just because, you know, this game has been delayed twice now, right? That's, to me, that pisses me off, because I would have loved to have played this game in May. That's when this game was originally supposed to release. Then it got pushed back to October, and now it has been pushed back again to January, I believe 26th, 23rd, 26th, 23rd. We'll see it in the trailer. It's got pushed back again, which I get it. You know, this holiday is looking really this fall / holiday season is really looking beefy, right? There's a lot of heavy hitters coming out this year, right? The second half of the year. So I get it, right? You know, they need more time. Plus, we got God of War and all these other great games. So, you know, I get it. I get it. I'm not going to say I don't, right? But this is a game that I am extremely highly anticipating. You know, for the first time I seen this game, I definitely was hooked. And I definitely was like, yeah, you know, this is my type of game. I need this, right? So, let's get straight into it, guys, right? Like I said, it's gonna be 10 minutes. We're gonna be breaking this down. I'm gonna give my thoughts on certain things that I'm seeing, and definitely let me know in the comments as well, you know, if you feel in this game, right? All right, guys, let's get into it. I hope you enjoy. Kick back, relax.
Frey Holland, daydreamer, cat lover, New Yorker. On a fateful evening.
First off, they already starting off right. New Yorker, absolutely. You understand? Yes, see a New Yorker, so you already know she don't play no games. New Yorkers, we don't play no games. I'm loving that, man. Shout out to Frey.
Her life changed drastically when she was mysteriously transported to the beautiful, treacherous land of Athia.
Whoa.
Frey arrives with a magical, sentient bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm.
Oh, hello, yes.
Then discovers she can cast powerful spells and use magic to swiftly traverse the sprawling landscapes. The last remnants of Athia's populace soon look to Frey as their only hope for confronting the Tantas, once benevolent matriarchs who now rule as maddened and evil sorceresses. Reluctant to help, but desperate to find a way back home, Frey sets off on a journey through this strange and dangerous land. The only safe haven in Athia is Sepal, where refugees have gathered to escape the mysterious, corrupting force of the Break. Some of Athia's inhabitants.
So one thing I'm noticing, and I know I watched this trailer like 2 or 3 times already. One of the things that I've noticed, especially when you're in the town, it's a lot of NPCs around. it's a lot of NPCs around. When I first seen it, I was like, damn, this is a pretty lively town. It wasn't like, you know, kind of bare bones like how we might see with certain games and things like that. There was definitely a lot of life in these areas that we're gonna see. That's the power of the PS5, by the way. But yo, let's continue.
Inhabitants will have quests to give or information to share. Others are willing to trade for valuable goods. And Frey may even find a small friend to act as a guide.
Now hold up. You're not about to show the cat. Hold on. You're not about to show the kitty cats. You're not about to show the cats and think that you're just gonna gloss over that super quickly. All right? Yo, the cat's on fire. You know I'm a cat. Y'all know I'm a cat person. That's fire. That's ultimately fire. You feel me? I love the cats. So That's pretty dope. A lot of games are doing this too, like adding pets. I've noticed this the past couple of years. Like a lot of games are adding like dogs or pets and whatnot to tug at the heartstrings of people that are pet lovers. So I'm not surprised at this. Pretty smart.
Act as a guide. At this point in Frey's journey, she has returned to Sipal.
Look at all the life, man. Look at all the life in the town, man. I'm digging the life of the town. It looks pretty lively in terms of like, you know, NPCs around, huddled up, doing what they doing. It's pretty dope.
From the wilds, after finding a rare piece of Advaha ore. In the right hands, this ore may prove to be most useful.
Advaha ore, right?
You've seen this stuff before?
I've made armor out of it. For Tanta Sila, no less.
Whoa, you made that armor? Does that mean you can do something cool with this stuff?
I could, but I'd need the right tools.
And where can I find those?
In Prenost,
Huh? What, aren't there any in town?
I'll draw you a map and
Let's
give you the key. You'll have to do the rest yourself.
Listen, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. When I seen this scene, I was like, oh man, this looks weak. The facial animations when talking like this, it's not the best. It definitely is not the best, man. Like, yeah, I'm hoping that they fix this up just a little bit more before launch. Because this definitely needs just a little it needs a little more, it needs more work. It needs more work, man. Like I'm gonna be honest, man. Y'all know I'm never gonna cap. It needs more work. It needs more work. Absolutely. They gotta fix that. They gotta fix that. Like she like her face just looks soulless, you know. It looks like it was made on a computer. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't come. It comes off very lifeless. You know, it's just like a voice just talking through a shell type of thing. It's you know, they got to fix that a little bit. Fix that up.
Yourself. If you can bring them back,
Oh,
and
man.
that's a big if,
That's weak.
I'll make you something with that ore of yours.
Outside the safety of Sipal, the only life Frey will encounter are corrupted enemies looking to rip her limb from limb. Frey's combat spells make quick work of low-level enemies.
Yo, can we just talk about the combat in this game? And this was from the first time that I saw this game. The combat in this game is it's just so it looks so flashy, so fun. That is really what drew me in off rip. And what we're noticing as well, looking at this, perform killer blows plus 50, so she's getting points for the types of combat that she's doing. But if we look up here to the top, to the right, we see a grade and a grade of C. So experience and drop rate times one. So so it looks like the more flashy you in better combos that you do, you're graded. So you might get more experience. You might get better drop rates and things like that, which I like because that encourages creativity, right? That encourages you to explore the combat tree. And from what I'm seeing with like her using electricity powers, ice powers, water powers, wind powers, fire powers, there's definitely, grass. I think I see some grass on there. You feel me? I definitely think there's going to be a lot there to explore and choose from, a mix and match and really get funky with, the types of things that you're doing. I like that, man. I really do.
And her magic-enhanced parkour abilities turn this inhospitable land.
One of the other things too, because now they're talking about like the parkour and the movement. That was one of the things that I was also very impressed with, right? Is how quickly Frey moves through the world, how effortlessly it looks, how free-flowing it looks, and how smooth it looks. It looks very fun, right? Because there's, I remember in early trailers, and I think they might even show it here. In early trailers, they were showing her kind of like ice boarding on water with an ice board. She's got like this little wind glide ability that she does as well. Getting around the world, I think, with Frey's movement abilities are going to be very, very fun for me.
Into her personal playground. Treasure chests dot the landscapes and contain items used for crafting or trading with vendors back in Sepal. Mana is earned by leveling up, but it can also be found in glowing pools around Athia.
A little bit of Spider-Man action, a little bit of Spider-Man action. You feel me with that little fire whip she got? Listen, they were smart with how they did this movement, man. Like I can't get over this. I do like how what she's talking about with leveling up your magic abilities, or leveling up through gameplay, but also around the world there'll be things that you can collect. So obviously, it's going to be a lot of collectibles. Listen, this is a big world, so I'm not surprised that there are collectibles. But I think for me personally, and again, this is just my opinion, guys. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I think that this world is going to be, because of the traversal, I think it's going to be really fun to traverse this world, which will make you want to explore more. You get what I'm saying? You got the fire whip, you got the fast movement, you got the ice board, all this other stuff. I'm definitely going to be exploring and getting lost in this world. I'm going to be honest.
Or trading with vendors back in Sepal. Mana is earned by leveling up, but it can also be found in glowing pools around Athia. Collecting enough mana allows Frey to unlock new spells. With the help of her golden companion Cuff, Frey can scan belfries to reveal nearby points of interest before continuing her journey.
Okay. I like that.
This is the place on Johidi's map, isn't it? Are you planning on retrieving her smithing
we're about to get into some really good
Might as
combat
well while
here.
we're here. Besides, I want to know more about Scylla and Johidi Noor.
About to get into some really good combat here. Let's get that up to a B. I get that up to an A. Look at how much you can do. Ayo, look.
As ever.
Ayo, look. The combat. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. The combat clips for this game, you best believe your boy's gonna be posting up some nasty clips on Twitter and on my YouTube channel. You already know we posting up some nasty clips.
Seems we have a few things to attend to first.
Yeah, it looks that way. Let's break some heads.
So she's mixing fire, ice, and water. Hold up. So she's mixing. So first off, this little water geyser ability that she does, I think is pretty dope. Here, I'm liking this. Like, it's like a water geyser. And if those who don't know what a geyser, you see that? Ooh, a geyser is like like a hole in the earth where water shoots out periodically. At a very high, it's like pressurized water that shoots out, and that's what she's got, like this water geyser ability, man. Like that's I'm definitely gonna be using that a lot. That's the get out of sticky situations mode. You get what I'm saying? Because these enemies look like really tough, like really tough. That's one thing too. That's another thing as well. The enemy variety in this game so far has been really impressive as well. We've seen like we've seen Frey fight in like an early trailer from Game Informer. Actually, we saw the Lady of Justice fight. I mean, that's obviously not the enemy's name, but that's how she looks. She looks just like the Lady Justice or whatever. And elks and the undead and all, and now we fighting like some type of stone mason, some type of stone archangel type enemies. Like, there's some really unique and interesting enemy types so far that I've seen in this game that has had me really impressed, honestly. But shout out to the water geyser. Yes, sir. And then she kind of floating up a little bit. And obviously, since you're fighting against enemies that can use fire, using water would also be, obviously, as we're seeing, she's using water and ice and whatnot, and we're seeing the vulnerable markers pop up. So obviously, they're, having all of these types of abilities at your disposal, there's definitely going to be enemies. I'm not surprised to see vulnerable people, some of the enemies be vulnerable. I mean, all these enemy types and whatnot, there's definitely going to be certain enemies that's going to be weaker to other elements and whatnot. So I think that's pretty cool. Look at this. She's doing a cluster bolt. Look how she moving. All this while she moving. Look at this. Oh my God, man. I'm digging this, man. I really am. I really am.
Looks like this is the place.
Well, in we go.
Damn, this stuff is heavy.
The reassuring heft of Odvaha.
A violet.
There is much to find in Athia, so exploring new locations before completing.
They go
a
to
quest
ice. They
is
go to ice.
always
Yo, that's,
worthwhile.
you see what I'm talking about, though, right?
Variety-
You see what I'm talking about? A
There is
violet,
much to
whatever
find
it's
in
called.
Athia,
Look at that.
So exploring new locations before completing a
Look
quest
at that.
is always worthwhile. A variety of rewards are waiting to be discovered or
Yo, this world's gonna be huge too, guys. This is gonna be a very, very huge world. This is gonna be a huge world, man.
unlocked, including experience points, stat increases, bits of Athian lore, and new gear.
This thing just screams prop.
Why not try it on?
So as we get in confirmation here, there's gonna be different gear, and this is something they confirmed a long time ago. But there's gonna be all types of different cloaks, and that was one of the unique things about Forspoken as well. Outside of the cloaks, she can also change her nail polish, like how her nails are painted. They're painted with these different kinds of markings and whatnot, and those will also have special attributes in up her magical casting abilities and what she can cast and how she can cast it and whatnot. I thought that was unique because, to my recollection, I have never seen that kind of way of like adding a stat, like your fingernails. How your nails are painted it counts as a stat or attribute. I think that's pretty dope. But like we see with these different cloaks, so we see the Judicious cloak. It's immune to dazing, right? So we see some of the normal RPG-esque type of stats. So we got health, stamina, defense, healing. So I think healing is more so how much will be healed when Frey heals herself. And then magical prowess, we've got purple magic, red magic, blue magic, and green magic. And I think purple magic is more of like a void style or a like dark magic type of thing. Blue magic is definitely water and ice. Red magic is definitely fire and brimstone, and green magic is absolutely earth or earth and like wind, grass, electricity, and stuff like that. Because like I said in one of the earlier trailers, she had, when she used an electric ability, it was green. So that's why I'm fairly confident that the green magic, the electric ability, falls within that realm.
While Frey is mysteriously immune to the corrupting influence of the break, nothing else in Athia can escape its grasp. Humans are turned into savage zombies and worse, while animals are mutated into dangerous beasts. Pilgrims' refuges are hideaways located in every part of Athia, and it's always a good idea to seek them out. Here, Frey can craft healing drafts, upgrade gear, and get some much-needed rest.
So like rest spots. It's like rest spots. Okay. Hold on. Let me see that real quick. So the Judicious cloak, the only attribute we originally saw was the immune days, but now we see health plus 5%, right? And then I think the next one is, they did it kind of fast. Defense is plus 5%. Equipment effects can be added. So I wonder if it's just like random that these effects are being added, or are they, oh no, there's a list. I didn't see this. This is why, see guys, this is why you do a breakdown and you really stop and really look. So there's a list here at the bottom. Okay, so purple magic plus 2%, flow effect lasts longer, flow speed increased. And obviously it takes resources to do these types of upgrades, but that's dope. So they're giving you a lot of freedom to build Frey how you see fit. You know, if you want to go a specific route with a specific power ability that you really like and whatnot, or you want to have multiple cloaks that serve different purposes and whatnot. Like I'm pretty, like for me, I'm definitely building like a mega DPS cloak, a tank style build cloak, or whatever the case may be. I think that's pretty dope, and I wonder. I'm 100% positive like this isn't it, obviously, because we can see right here there's different ones. So like this looks like a sword ability. So this is like a sword icon. So this looks more like obviously attacks, like buff a lot of your attack magic and abilities. Defense, the shield obviously is defense. I think this is to buff your defense stats and whatnot. Some of these other ones I'm not too sure. You know what? It might be like magic. These might be like specific magic. Specific magic categories. This one here, this little icon right here, this is the icon that you normally see when you're fighting to your bottom right, that houses some of your abilities. Now I wonder I'm wondering how you can upgrade something like that. I'm curious about that. Can't wait to get my hands on the game to see. But I'm still been trying to figure out how you can upgrade that. Like, what would you upgrade with that, right? But yeah, I think this is pretty dope.
Fully recharged and ready for the next step of her journey, Frey travels onward into the depths of corruption in Avoilette. The effects of the break are even more unmistakable here. And while Frey may be resistant to those effects, she will undoubtedly be pushed to her limits.
This place is insane.
See, they go to green powers, they go electricity is green.
Frey will encounter numerous points of interest in her travels. Many of these landmarks and locations have been corrupted or overrun with corrupted enemies, but they're always worth seeking out.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Yes, something seems to have drawn the break here. But I expect you can clear it away with your powers. Give it a try.
So you can actually charge. I don't know if you all picked up on that. Um, I'm not sure if you all picked up on that. Let's look at that real quick. So you can actually charge your abilities. Um, down. Pay attention to the bottom right here, right? And she's gonna, say what she says, and then he's gonna say that she can destroy it with her abilities. And then look, you see here, she's charging it times 1, times 2, times 3. Interesting. Okay. So we can definitely charge abilities. I think that's pretty dope.
That's enough exploring for now. It's about time for Frey to head back to Sepal and deliver the smithing tools to Johidi.
All done?
Oh my God, Joe Heedy, they gotta fix your face, baby. Your facial animations are just not
What
on
the hell
point.
is this?
What did you expect? A full suit of armor? You'd have needed a damn sight more ore for that.
No, it's cool, I just...
Like you to lump it. That's the last bit of smithing I'll be doing for a while.
Frey's journey will take her to the ends of this beautiful, cruel land. And in her search for a way home, she discovers something worth fighting for.
Yo, look at the land. Yo, hold up, man. Look at the landscapes in this game, man. Hold on, we gotta look at this real quick in slow motion. Look at the landscapes, man. This game is beautiful. Now, is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, but they are really doing a great job with these landscapes, man. The world, I think the world looks very beautiful. Extremely, extremely beautiful. You know, this is definitely an extremely beautiful open world game. Look at this one right here, man. This is, you see the elks walking in the background. You see this big towering tower and all this stuff. The greenish glow. I think this looks beautiful. I really do. I really, really do. Jeez. It's not perfect, guys. I'm not by any means saying it's perfect. There's definitely certain things that they can fix. But I think the world does look beautiful. They also are letting you know that there's bigger enemies in this game as well. Oh yeah, January 24th. So clearly there's gonna be a lot of other enemies in the game too, because if we look, let's slow that up again. We're gonna do that in slow motion. So if we look, there's definitely gonna be much bigger enemies than what we're fighting. This little crocodile-looking alligator. This dude looked like Nergigante. Tell me he don't look like Nergigante from Monster Hunter. That looks like Nergigante, like some demonic version of Nergigante. Oh man, that looks so good. That's definitely. I think these are like boss level characters, or these might just be like the super higher powered enemies in the game. But I feel like with a world this big, there's definitely gonna be some secret bosses in this game. I definitely believe there's gonna be some secret bosses in this game. You got like some king elk style enemy that she gonna be fighting. Hey yo, they going all out, man. Then here, this is our first time seeing an actual humanoid enemy outside of the queen of I forgot her name, but this is a more human. This might be like another humanoid style enemy that also can use powers like Frey, because we see like a lot of fire and whatnot around them. So they definitely might be having those types of abilities. I think her facial animation here looks really good too. I thought this looked really great. And then look, we see Nerge, the Nerge. I don't know, obviously I don't know the enemy's name, but we see Nergigante getting his ass whooped with that water though. And then there go the big boy right there. There's a lot of the enemy variety in this game I think is great. I think the enemy variety in this game is great. it's definitely great. But what you guys think, guys? What you think? That was 10 minutes of gameplay. So Forspoken releasing January 24th, 2023 for PlayStation 5. And it's obviously published by Square Enix, developed by Luminous Productions. How we feeling, guys? Let me know how we feeling. I was very impressed. Now, like I said, was it perfect? No. I definitely think there definitely were things that need to be fixed. I think one of the biggest things that stood out to me is the facial animations during dialogue between characters. In-game facial animations. That needs to be fixed. 100% that needs to be fixed. That definitely, I think, is the weakest part. One of the things that I'm noticing that they absolutely did fix from the last couple of times that we've seen this game, and actually they fixed this back during the Game Informer stuff as well, because like when Game Informer was showing gameplay of this, there wasn't a whole lot of frame rate issues. But even now, like where you're seeing even a lot more going on the screen, I'm not seeing no frame dips, no frame issues, or nothing like that. So I'm glad that they fixed that and got that out the way, right? But I'm excited for the game, man. The game is a day one, as y'all know. You already know what it is. But let me know in the comments, man. Is Forspoken a day one for you? Are you going to wait for a sale? Are you not buying it? Why are you buying it? Why aren't you buying it? Are you excited? Which abilities are you most excited to try out in the game? Let me know in the comments what y'all are thinking, man. I love to see what y'all thinking. But listen, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, if you enjoy the content. And I appreciate all of you, man. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon/evening. And yeah, it's been your boy Persona, and I'm out, guys. Peace.